What if you could invest in real estate without ever buying a house, collecting rent, or fixing a broken toilet? Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? But that's exactly what REITs are, or a real estate investment trust. That's what they allow you to do. Millions of investors are using them to earn consistent passive income, gain exposure to the real estate market, and build long-term wealth, all without owning a single piece of property themselves. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what REITs are, how they work, and the different types you need to know about. I'll show you how to start investing in REITs, even if you're just starting out or if you only have a small budget. You're also going to learn about some of the top performing REITs, the biggest mistakes to avoid, and how REITs stack up against traditional rental properties. So take the time to watch this video all the way through because this could be a game changer for your personal finances. Hi, I'm Greg Hardy and welcome back to the channel, and I really appreciate you being here. On this channel, we talk about all things personal finance, investing, and building a financially secure future. So if you are passionate about taking control of your finances and learning something new every week, subscribing is the best way to stay connected. One click helps grow this community and brings this knowledge to others who need it. I want you to know that being part of a small channel like this makes for a more personal experience. First, I read and reply to every single one of your comments. Your voice actually gets heard here. If you have a question, want to go deeper on a topic, or even suggest a video idea, there's a good chance I'll turn it into future content just like this video right here. I want you to know that you're not just a number, you're helping shape the direction of this channel. Plus, by subscribing early, you also get to be a part of the journey from the ground up. When this channel grows, you'll know that you helped build it. Thank you. So what is a REIT? A REIT, or Real Estate Investment Trust, is a company that owns, operates, or finances income-producing real estate. These properties can include office buildings, shopping centers, apartments, warehouses, and even hospitals or data centers. The main purpose of a REIT is to generate income from real estate and return most of that income to its investors. What makes REITs especially attractive is that they are legally required to pay out at least 90% of their taxable income to the shareholders in the form of dividends. That means if a REIT earns money from rent or mortgage interest, the majority of that cash gets passed on to you as a shareholder. For people who are looking to build a steady stream of passive income, REITs can be a great addition to your portfolio. Think of a REIT like a mutual fund for real estate. Instead of buying a whole building yourself, you and thousands of other investors pool your money into the REIT, and then the REIT's management team takes care of the rest, buying properties, managing tenants, and collecting the rent. Most REITs are also publicly traded, meaning that you can buy and sell shares on the stock market just like you would with a stock like Apple or Amazon. When it comes to REITs, there are a few different types you need to understand. The most common are equity REITs. These REITs actually own and operate income-producing properties like apartment buildings, shopping malls, office spaces, and even data centers. They make money mainly by collecting rent from tenants and then paying out a large portion of those earnings as dividends to you, the investor. Next, there are mortgage REITs. These work a little differently. Instead of owning physical properties, they invest in mortgages and mortgage-backed securities. An example is Annaly Capital Management, ticker symbol NLY. They invest in mortgage-backed securities. It's highly sensitive to interest rate changes, which can impact performance. Essentially, they earn income from the interest on the loans they hold. Mortgage REITs can be riskier and more sensitive to interest rate changes though, so they tend to be a little bit more volatile compared to equity REITs. Then you have what they're called hybrid REITs, which combine both strategies. They own properties and invest in mortgages too, which gives you a mix of both income streams. An example is New York Mortgage Trust, ticker symbol NYMT. They combine investments in mortgage assets and some direct real estate holdings too. This mix offers diversification, but also carries more complexity and risk. Now, beyond these main categories, REITs also specialize in different sectors of real estate. For example, residential REITs focus on apartment buildings and rental communities, while commercial REITs own office buildings and business parks. Industrial REITs typically invest in warehouses and logistics centers. Retail REITs include things like shopping centers and standalone stores, though they face some challenges with the shift to online shopping. Then you have other specialized sectors like healthcare REITs, which invest in hospitals, nursing facilities, and medical offices. Data center REITs are gaining traction as demand for cloud storage and internet infrastructure grows. And let's not forget about self-storage REITs, which own storage facilities, and they tend to perform well even during economic downturns. Each sector, though, comes with its own risks and opportunities, so it's important to choose REITs that align with what your investment goals and your risk tolerance are. So how do REITs actually make you money? One of the primary ways is through dividends. As I mentioned earlier, REITs are legally required to distribute at least 90% of their taxable income to shareholders. They typically provide consistent income, usually on a monthly or quarterly basis. This steady cash flow is one of the main reasons that income-focused investors are drawn to REITs. Another way income investors can earn from REITs is through appreciation. Over time, the value of the REIT's underlying properties can increase, which may lead to an increase in the overall price of shares. If the REIT is well managed and continues to grow its portfolio and income, your investment could grow in value as well. While dividends provide regular income, appreciation offers the potential for long-term growth. REITs also offer diversification and liquidity. By investing in a REIT, you're often gaining exposure to a wide range of properties across different sectors and geographic locations, which can help reduce overall risk. And unlike physical real estate, which can take months to sell, publicly traded REITs are highly liquid. You can buy or sell shares on the stock market quickly, giving you flexibility that traditional real estate investments typically doesn't offer. Now, there are several ways to invest in REITs, and the easiest place to start is with publicly traded REITs. These are companies listed on major stock exchanges like the New York Stock Exchange or NASDAQ, and you can buy their shares just like you would any other stock. All you need is a brokerage account or even an IRA with platforms like Fidelity, Schwab, or even Vanguard. This method gives you direct ownership of individual REITs, and it's great if you want to research and pick specific companies that align with your investment goals. Now, if you prefer a hands-off approach, REIT ETFs are a popular option. These ETF funds invest in a broad mix of REITs, giving you instant diversification with just one purchase. A couple of well-known examples are VNQ, which is the Vanguard Real Estate ETF, and SCHH, the Schwab US REIT ETF. These funds typically have low fees and track the overall performance of the real estate sector, making them ideal for long-term investors who want exposure without having to pick individual REITs. Another option is REIT mutual funds, which are actively managed by professional fund managers. These may offer more strategy and oversight, but they often come with higher fees compared to traditional ETFs. While they can still be a solid choice, especially for retirement accounts, it's important to weigh the cost against the potential benefit of active management. While REITs can offer attractive income and diversification, it's also important to understand the risks that are involved. One of the biggest factors to watch is interest rates. When interest rates rise, REIT prices often fall. That's because higher rates make bonds more appealing compared to dividend-paying investments like REITs, and borrowing costs for REITs themselves can also increase, which cuts into profits. Another key risk is sector-specific performance. Not all REITs perform the same. For example, retail REITs that own malls and shopping centers have faced challenges due to the growth of e-commerce. On the other hand, sectors like data centers or industrial REITs may thrive in a more digital and logistics-focused economy. It's important to research what type of real estate a REIT owns and how that sector is positioned for the future. Now, I also want you to be mindful of tax implications and management quality. Most REIT dividends are taxed as ordinary income, which can be higher than the tax rate on qualified dividends, and not all REITs are well run. Strong leadership and solid property management makes a big difference in long-term returns. A helpful tip when evaluating REITs, instead of focusing so much on the net income, look at the funds from operations, which is called the FFO. It's a more accurate measure of how well a REIT is really performing because it excludes depreciation and other non-cash charges that can distort earnings. When it comes to well-known and widely held REITs, Realty Income, ticker symbol O, stands out for its consistent performance and monthly dividend payments. It's known as the monthly dividend company. Realty Income owns a large portfolio of commercial properties like convenience stores, pharmacies, and supermarkets. Its strong track record and predictable cash flow makes it especially appealing for income-focused investors looking for reliability. Another major player is Public Storage, ticker symbol PSA, one of the largest self-storage REITs in the U.S. With demand for storage solutions growing, whether from people downsizing, moving, or running small businesses, Public Storage has shown solid, long-term performance. Its size and recognizable brand gives it a strong foothold in the sector, which tends to be relatively recession-resistant. A third example is the Simon Property Group, ticker symbol SPG, which is the largest retail REIT in the country. SPG owns and operates high-end shopping malls and outlet centers across the U.S. Now, retail REITs have faced challenges in recent years due to e-commerce. Simon Property Group has adapted by attracting a more diverse tenant base like restaurants and fitness centers, and even incorporating mixed-use elements like hotels and office space into some of their properties. For investors who believe in the long-term value of retail real estate, SPG offers both scale and potential upside. REITs are one of the easiest ways to get into real estate without the headaches. No need to worry about late-night maintenance calls, property taxes, or chasing down your tenants for rent checks. Instead, you can invest in a REIT from your phone or laptop and still benefit from real estate income, potential growth, and diversification, all with just a few clicks and a small investment. For many people, it's a great way to dip their toes into real estate without actually buying property. But like any investment, it's important to do your homework. Not all REITs are the same, and understanding what you're investing in is key to long-term success. If this video helped clarify REITs for you, hit that like button for me. It really helps this channel. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Are you already investing in REITs, or is this your first time learning about them? Now, if you found this video eye-opening, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who you think needs to hear it. And if you want more practical, no-nonsense advice on building wealth and securing your financial future, then check out this video here. And also, make sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.